children cried, of course, when we told them they wouldn't be able to use the paddling pool this year. They're still too young to understand about the drought. They don't realise how lucky we are. Brixton's had its water cut off completely. No showers, kitchen taps, nothing. Please say something.
I told you not to come.
I felt I needed to be here.
For me or for you?
The doctor said
I don't care what the doctor said. I told you not to come.
Well, I'm here now. That breeze has picked up. I'll shut the window.
Leave it.
The sound of it in the glass like that unnerves me. It's like wailing, crying.
Exactly.
Tiny wails, tiny cries.
It relaxes me. Whilst you're on your feet, put your hand in my bag, will you?
Oh, for God's sake. It's this that got you here.
And it will get me out. Now give it. I'm thirsty, and the water's all gone.
I don't want to argue.
Just don't and give me the bottle. That's medicine. No need to look at me like that.
Like what?
Like you can't understand how a thing like me should have produced a thing like you.
It's always a surprise to me.
That's why you shouldn't be here.
I told you, the doctor said...
I don't just mean today.
Let's not get into that again. Why is it that whenever I see you, we always get back to the same thing? Can't we talk about something else?
Such as?
I can tell you more about the
I
children.
never liked children.
My work.
Dull.
You can tell me more about you.
That's not for you to know.
I want to
I
know.
am not in the habit of opening myself to strangers.
You're not strangers.
No.
Of course not.
So what is it you think we're more?
I just feel it.
Sentimental. Weak and sentimental. Just like he was.
It's natural that I'm like him. He was the one who brought me up,
But he
after
did a
all.
poor job. Fathers should make their sons strong and proud.
Well, what should mothers do?
They feed off them from the inside. Isn't that enough?
There's more to it than that.
You missed the opportunity, wasted the opportunity to make your life exactly what you wanted to be. You could have been spectacular. But instead you crawl on your belly back to me.
Dad told me once that you would wrap men in your web, devour their flesh, then drape their skeletons around you.
High praise indeed.
I think he said it to stop me wanting you.
Didn't work then.
It did for a time, but after his accident, I didn't want to be parentless.
Did it not occur to you that I might want to be childless?
I thought you might want to know me.
What makes you say that?
You had a duty to me that you ignored. I thought you might like the chance to put things right.
Things were right. I have done my duty.
I should have listened to Dad.
By the time that fool ever got anything right. Here. It's magic.
We can talk about Dad. He's the only thing we've shared.
I'll strike a deal. We'll talk about him now for 5 minutes, and then you will get back on that train, go home, and you and I will never hear or see each other again.
All right.
All right.
Where did you meet?
Oh, Christ, you might at least ask me something interesting.
Did you love him?
No.
I miss him. It's been almost 10 years and I still expect to see him coming through the gate in his overalls, toolkit in his hand. I wish the children could have known him.
He likes children.
When you knew him.
That's why I chose him. I thought if I've got to have a child, I might as well have it with a man who wants one, who would look after it.
It's as if you knew you'd leave me.
I did.
Did he know?
I didn't tell him, but he knew. It would have been terrible for him if I'd stayed.
Why?
Because I refused to give myself up.
Even though I needed you.
You didn't need me.
You couldn't be there all the time. I used to have nightmares. I went to bed. Why did you never come?
Couldn't abide the weaknesses.
He loved you.
Would have burnt out.
You said I'm like him.
In some ways, yes. In others, not.
Why not?
He knew when something was over, when it was time to stop trying.
You just accepted the situation you gave him, and I won't.
Think you're a martyr now, do you?
I think you're a fraud. You pretend not to care, but really you do. You must.
When I left you, I knew that you would survive somehow on your own, and you have, haven't you?
Yes.
You got this far with a weak father and no mother. What is it you need?
I didn't need anything.
What is it you lack?
Nothing.
What forces you to come here?
Nothing. I do it for me.
Not for me.
No. Just for me.
Well, we do have something in common.
I don't think so.
That you're more selfish.
That's not possible.
When I left you, I did it for me. I did it so that I could lead my life just as I wanted to, and I have. But when I did that, when I left you, I knew that your life would be better without me, and his. But when you came here, you did it for you, knowing it was the opposite of what was good for me, and churning up guilt and grief and regret. Well, I will refuse to let that happen. You will not make me lose myself.
You've got no self to lose. You're just an empty shell with cancer where your heart should be.
Finally beginning to see you.
And I see you. You're old, and you're lonely, and nobody loves you. You don't mean anything to anyone, including me. You've spent your whole life trying to be free, and it's put you in this cage. And now you use me to make yourself feel powerful, when really, you're powerless. I can see through you. You're afraid. I could break you. It's like you're made of glass.
There's your revenge. You get to see me die in the twisted web of my life. The web I hate.
You spun that web yourself.
No, we all spin our own webs. There's no use you blaming me for yours.
No. But it's time I cut away one of the threads.
Wait. Cut me out of mine.
No.
Afraid.
No.
It's his weakness in you.
I could do it.
Take this.
No! It would be doing you a kindness.
Just do as I say.
You have to cut your own web.
I can't. I need you to.
You You weren't there when I needed you.
Please. It's what we both want.
No. You can spin out the rest of your short time knowing yourself, like you always wanted.
Don't leave me like this.
I'm glad we got to talk.